49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, thrilling highlights from league and tournament games from all around the Bay Area. In baseball, we'll see Pittsburgh take on Freedom, Menlo Atherton meet Sequoia, and Acalanes battle Vintage.
We'll see exciting softball action with Liberty and Freedom, lacrosse with Menlo Atherton and Carlmont, and the story of the Cupertino softball player showing unwavering support for her younger sister. 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank starts right now.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I am Aubrey Tolliver.
And I'm Jake Vanderbrook, filling in for Robert tonight. Let's start in San Jose, where the Lee Longhorns come into the week sitting on top of the Mount Hamilton Division standings. Lee is 5-1 in league play, led by junior Brandon Kim, hitting .407 for the Longhorns.
Christopher is one of 4 teams 1 game back of the Longhorns entering the week. The Cougars' Aaron Van Kerkwick sports a 1.72 ERA, 18 strikeouts in 20 innings. Lee and Christopher in game 1 of the 2-game set on Tuesday.
Tyler Flipson here with Lee leaping into league action in the Mount Hamilton Division, hosting Christopher. Longhorns look to get the bats going, but there's no getting past Cougars' Devin Aragon to close out the scoreless first. Bottom 2 now. Lance Takamura grounds it hard past short for a single, bringing Bryce Landstorm home to take the early 1-0 lead. Christopher answers. Aiden Simeon bombs this one high and deep into center. Looks like it might go, but falls just short of the fence. That falls for a double, knocking Ricky Wilkerson home to tie it up at 1. More Cougars top 3. Mason DeBenko lines it into center for a base hit. That brings a head-first Simeon home to take the lead 2-1. Bottom 3rd, Lee responds. The pitch gets away, and that allows Michael Moganim racing home straight to the dugout, tying it back up at 2. Few pitches later, Ollie Abenauer with a hard-hit grounder past the infielders for a single, and that allows Dom Pinella to score, take the lead back 3-2. Still in the 3rd, Justin Jong lays down a bunt to first and somehow finds himself safe at first. And that knocks in Brandon Kim, increasing the Longhorn lead 4-2. Longhorns can't be stopped in this inning. Damian Hernandez rifles this left for a base hit, getting Jong home to make it 5-2 Longhorns. But here come the Cougars. Jesus Castro with a shot into right for a base hit allows Aragon to come home to cut the deficit to 2 runs. 4th inning now. Lee looking to pull away with a shot to left, but Cougars Castro's there for the sliding snag. Into the 5th now, Abraham Sid with a shot high into left. That will fall for a sac fly, and that gets Wilkerson home to make it 5-4 Lee. Top 7 now, full count, 2 outs. Cougars with a runner on 3rd, but Obenauer rockets in strike 3. That will do it. The Longhorns stay on top in the Mount Hamilton Division, improving to 6-1.
Adrian Soriano here in Walnut Creek as Los Lomas takes on Clayton Valley. Great defense from the Knights early as Rowan Shea fires a strike to Noah Lathrop to nab the runner at second. But the Ugly Eagles get on the board in the 1st. Aiden Romero shoots one to left for a base hit. Jerry Coakley scores 1-0 Clayton Valley after 1. Clayton Valley adds on in the 2nd as the throw to first is off. Kenji Tello comes in to score 2-0 Ugly Eagles after 2. Hank Pfeiffer was dealing on the mound for Clayton Valley. Hank getting one of his 6 punch-outs on the game here. Los Lomas trying to rally back in the 4th. Andrew Misasi grounds on to 3rd. The ball finds the outfield, but Lucas Dean throws it to Jerry Coakley, and the runner is out of the plate. 3-0 Clayton Valley Ugly Eagles after 4. The Ugly Eagles on the board again in the 5th. Lucas Dean hits this one to short. The throw to first is off as Fabian Gomez comes in to score. Clayton Valley gets one more on a sac fly to make it 5-0 to the bottom half now, and Hank Pfeiffer gets the strikeout. Hank with a no-hitter through 5 innings. Top 7 now, and Pfeiffer smokes the ball the other way for a double. Kenji Tello and Dylan Pitts both score as Clayton Valley wins it 9-0 behind a big day from Long Beach State-bound senior Hank Pfeiffer.
The Livermore Cowboys get set to battle St. Francis. Top 1 Lancers in business. Jamie Oakland smacks this ball. This would count as a fair ball and leads to a double. But Casey Norton gets out of the jam with this strikeout. Great pitch there. We know Kate Munnerlin can deal in the circle. Here the senior strikes out the side to end the 1st. No score after 1. Top 2 runner in scoring position for Ava Belanti, who cranks this ball out the left. One hop to the fence, scoring is Hayden Hummel, 1-0 St. Francis. Munnerlin took control of this game. The Texas A&M commit finished with 11 strikeouts. Top 4, Lancers extend their lead. Runner on for Peyton Sow, who gives this baby a ride. So long, a 2-run blast for the freshman. 3-0 St. Francis. Lancers pulling away in the 7th. Shannon Kieran had a pair of knocks, including the shot out the left, but the Cowboys D would force a rundown as they get the batter out at first, but Oakland and Becca Quinn score before the 3rd out to make it 5-0. Munnerlyn had a no-hitter going until the 7th until Jay Cosgriff slaps one out the short. This was ruled a single, but the Lancers D in the pitching was lights out from start to finish. Hayden Hummel records the final out as St. Francis remains unbeaten, beating Livermore 5-0.
Taking a break from the sunshine for a rainy lacrosse game between Carlmont and Menlo Atherton. And the hometown Bears are off to a quick start. Peter Corrin passes to Colin Krieger, bottom shelf, right through the wickets. Bears up 2-0. Jamie Mock's first chance is blocked. The junior follows a shot, scores the Carlmont's first goal at the 8.5-minute mark in the first quarter. A minute later, Colin Krieger to Ben Tim. Tim catches and fires. Carlmont still hanging in there. Jacob Tom to Nick Tolad, and that cuts the Bears' lead back to 1. But MA responds quickly every time. Is that a long stick? You betcha. Jack Krieger gets the long distance shot to go, and Menlo Atherton would start a rampage from there. Count on Colin Krieger, the senior, finishing the day with 3 goals. 8-3 MA in the second. Rex, on the fast break. Passes up ahead to Tim. Ben loving that pass from Rex. He would finish the game with 6 goals, and Tim grabbing an assist after the great side arm shot there from Mikey Sanford. Menlo Atherton busts it open, grabbing the 19-3 win over Carlmont to remain undefeated on the year. The Rikus Center brings us the Gary Rikus Players of the Week every week, the award based in performances on last week's games.
The announcement performed in a rap by our friends at the Rikus Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikus Players of the Week.
Another game, another song with another name that remains constant. If they gossip, it better praise progress. Jake Cosgriff, the hottest of topics, and make a loud noise for the Cowboys. While down 4 points, helps Livermore poised into extra innings, winning on both sides 3 for 4 at the bat, and the catch with a nosedive. Wild ass now attached to the Wildcat with the wild stats that's spending Hannah more so of a forceful comeback down 5 Trent and Moroso with the fork full at the plate. He went 4 for 4, so 4 knows where the team went. No appetite quite like Trent's. RBI twice and a double to the fence. 49ers cow high. Gary Rikus, Players in the Week. Trigger D beats Jeff and Macy.
D-Line Constructors is a Bay Area leader in demolition, grading, paving, and site utilities. D-Line Constructors digs in with a passion and brings us the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week.
This week's D-Line Constructors defensive play goes to Eric Brazil from Burlingame. We should really say back-to-back defensive plays. Eric climbing the ladder twice and coming up with 2 incredible leaping catches. Eric Brazil with this week's D-Line Constructors defensive play.
The San Francisco Giants present the Baseball Coach of the Week every week.
Our Giants Coach of the Week is Luis Soto from James Logan. The Colts improving to 5-1 on the year, 3-0 in league with a couple big wins last week. Luis Soto is this week's San Francisco Giants Coach of the Week. Coming up, the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game as Evergreen Valley takes on Lincoln.
And the Island Bowl in softball with Ensenal and Alameda when 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
On Saturday, April 20th, the first 15,000 fans pick up a Patrick Bailey bobblehead presented by Chevron. Get tickets now at sfgiants.com.
How's the chicken?
Oh, the prawns are delicious.
Oh, I have a shellfish allergy.
1 prawn, very good.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much are they?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That.
It's like a priceless piece of art.
Enjoy.
Or when they sell you what they want?
Yeah.
The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what U.S. Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Yeah.
Young Tommy was born a champion and always up for a challenge. he pursued the patience, persistence, and problem-solving skills he still uses today at Service Champions. We're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special, a comprehensive AC tune-up, and a free furnace safety inspection. High Five Service, champion attitude. Your comfort is a puzzle that Service Champions will solve. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Home runs become slam dunks on Sunday, April 21st, as the Logan Webb basketball jersey, presented by Super Duper Burgers, will be passed to the first 15,000 fans. Get tickets now at sfgiants.com.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Service Champions, High Five Service, champion attitude, Service Champions. By Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. And by Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi's Stadium with a big series out in San Jose. Evergreen Valley and Lincoln start the week one game behind first place, Piedmont Hills.
The Cougars and Lions begin the home-and-home series with Game 1 played at Evergreen Valley. The game is our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, so every player and coach receives chicken sandwiches after the game. Jake Vanderbrook was there.
So here's the situation. Both Evergreen Valley and Lincoln are sitting one game behind Piedmont Hills for first place in the Santa Teresa division. So this is a huge two-game series for both of these teams. Evergreen Valley's Mason Scullion continues to smack the ball around for the Cougars. The senior's hitting .394 with 9 runs batted in. Meanwhile, Lincoln's led by the outstanding sophomore Ryan Bernwanger. Ryan has a .667 batting average with 22 knocks. And it's game 1 of this two-game set in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. And those Cougars are clawing. Bottom of the first, Liam Wong smacks this ball out the left center for a double, bringing home Mason Andon and Vince Garcia, 2-0 Evergreen Valley. Next batter, Ahmed Rashid drives this ball out the right center for an RBI single as Wong touches home plate. 3-0 Cougars after 1. Top 2 and the Lions are on the board. Here's a chopper to the third. Jacob Cambra fires across the diamond to get the out at first. Diego Casorla scores. 3-1 Cougars. Top of the third. Bases juiced for Diego. And he gives this baby a ride. Go, Diego, go! A bases clearing double for Diego Casorla. And it's 4-3 Lincoln. Liam Wong had a great game for the Cougars, going 2 for 4 with 4 ribbies, including this sac fly to bring home Andon. EV tacks on another run to make it 5-4 after 3. Top 5 and the Lions retake the lead. Here's a ground ball to first. The batter is out. Cougars look to turn 2, but the throw home gets away. Diego scores. Here comes Joey Tolucci. 6-5 Lincoln. Moments later, Jaden Peters makes it 7-5 as Jaden finds the grass for a knock, bringing home Grayson Wagner. Evergreen Valley tacks on 2 runs in the 6th to tie the game. More textbook baseball here. Marco Aguilar records the good old-fashioned sac fly, bringing home Mason Scullion, all tied at 7 after 6. But the Lions are roaring in the 7th. Jonas Gomez bloops one just past the infield for a huge knock. Tolucci scores, and it's 8-7 Lincoln. And the Lions tack on 4 more runs in the 7th, and Diego Casorla is responsible for 2 of those runs, including this shot out to right. Lincoln rallies in the 7th to beat Evergreen Valley 12-7. Diego Casorla had himself a game, going 3 for 4 with 5 ribbies. Diego talks about the team victory after the game.
Came back from a loss, always wanted to be on the win column, so we had that little fire under our butts, and, even though they put up 3, we knew we could swing it and come back and put up a quicker number, and we did.
In San Jose with the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers, Cal High Sports.
The Alameda supporters ready for the rivalry game with Encinal. Nikon Chadus on the call. Top of the first, Lola Whalen gets a hold of this pitch and sends it to deep right field. Ava Pardo makes the leaping grab and comes down with it to save a hit. Bottom of the second, Alameda leads 1-0. Julia Lambert sends a line drive to right field that reaches the fence. The freshman leads off the inning with a stand-up double. Then Desiree Chablau lays down the bunt and the throw gets away and out of play. Lambert scores and Chablau advances to second, 2-0 Hornets. Later, in the inning. Elias Sunderland hits a hard ground ball to right field. The relay throw is not in time. Abby Haynes comes in to score 4-0 Hornets. Here's a blooper to third that's caught by the diving Kylie Wong to save a run. The senior Jasmine Worley strikes out the batter and retires the side in order, and she's locked in, but that's out number 3. Bottom of the 4th, Miley Gradney hits one back up the middle. The throw home is not in time. Liara Robinson scores, and the Alameda Hornets win it 6-1. Worley goes the distance on the mound.
Two great girls lacrosse programs in Northern California going at it. Redwood taking on Menlo. Riley Peterson passes to Presley Pewitt, who catches and fires. Redwood is on the board early. Peterson knows how to lead them. The Brown University commit with a great pass to Julia Morrow. Redwood going on to take the 4-1 lead. Freshman goalkeeper Eva Layton was just incredible in net, making that save look easy. It is a 7-3 game at the break and an 8-3 game when Pewitt grabs another of her 3 goals. But don't count out those Knights. Avery Kaufman going around the crease before finding her opening, and Avery bounces it in. Aaron Malloy driving to the rack, finding Kaufman cutting through the crease. A nice setup and score there. Then it's Aaliyah Cho grabbing her 3rd goal of the game. Menlo down by as many as 5, and the Knights are able to cut the Redwood lead down to 2 goals. But Redwood never relinquishing that lead. Maya Mahara to Lucy Miller. Miller fakes high and goes low. Mahara leading all scorers on the day with 4 goals. Maya will play next season at Claremont McKenna. Redwood takes down Menlo 11-9, improving to 11-4 on the year. Service Champions Heating and Air Conditioning helps us honor students who perform well on the field while doing great work around campus.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Ryan Dodge from the Woodside baseball team. Ryan helps run the school's leadership program, where he helps plan for Spirit Days, pep rallies, and school dances. Ryan is also a mascot at Woodside's football games. Ryan Dodge is this week's Service Champions Student Spotlight.
Delta Dental presents the Smiles for Scholars each week. We honor a team where every athlete is doing well in the classroom.
This week, we honor the Carlmont baseball team, the Scots, with an impressive 3.44 overall GPA. Coming up, Pinole Valley looking to stay on top of the Tri-County Rock Division, taking on Albany.
But first, here is our U.S. Bank Top 10 softball poll.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests in our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little funky dance.
And that too.
From the beginning, Meriwest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
Meriwest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, Meriwest works for me.
Meriwest works for me wherever adventure takes us.
Meriwest Credit Union. Let us work for you. Today, tomorrow, together.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zerrata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zerrata, your faithful injury attorneys.
At Service Champions, we're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special, a comprehensive AC tune-up and a free furnace safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
We are Pioneer Mustang!
And you're watching 49ers!
Go Hard Sports! Presented by
U.S. Bank!
Welcome back to Levi Stadium. The Tri-County Rock Division is in its second week of league play. Pinole Valley with a sweep in its first series.
The Spartans facing Albany in a 2-game series. The Cougars also picked up a sweep in league play last week. Evan Karuba Rice is batting 561, Aubrey.
Pretty good.
Leading the Cougars with 23 hits. Here's highlights of Game 2 of the series played at Albany on Friday. We're exchanging lineup cards here in Albany as the Cougars take on Pinole Valley. The Spartans bats were alive early. Top one, here's Jai Benedito smacking this ball out the center for a knock. Moments later, the throw goes to the shortstop, who bobbles the ball. Ray Milan gets down and dirty to give Pinole Valley a 1-0 lead. And Ray was dealing on the rubber. Ray getting one of his 8 strikeouts in the ball game, including this pitch. Top 3, Cougars showing some great defense here. Joaquin Stewart should be on everyone's radar. Check out the speed to track down this ball to get the out. But Daniel Rios makes up for that fly out in his next at bat. Top 4, bases juiced, and Daniel gives it a ride, and you can kiss that ball goodbye. A grand slam for Daniel Rios. 5-0 Spartans. Cougars respond in the bottom half. Bennett Lee shoots one out the right. This ball goes to the fence. Dexter Johnson scores. Cougars now on the board. Moments later, Teo Thompson lifts this ball out the left. The shortstop cannot make the play. 2 more runs scored, and the Cougars cut the deficit to 2. To the 7th now. Jai Benedito looking to extend this lead. How about this shot out the deep right center? So long. Jai riding solo like Jason Derulo with this homer. 6-3 Spartans. Bottom 7. Cougars down 6-4. Bases loaded. Looking the tie. But Max Castro makes the catch. Fires a dart to Gael Castellanos for the 6-5 double play. Pinole Valley remains unbeaten in the Tri-Valley Rock Division, beating Albany 6-4.
Back to Livermore now as Amador Valley takes on Mitty. The Monarchs playing great defense early. Kara Edwards dives to make a spectacular catch in right. No score after 1. Top 2 now in Lindsey Miller with a swing and a drive to deep center. Away back. Gone! A 2-run shot from the future Kentucky Wildcat, and it's 2-0 Monarchs after 2. Mitty looking to add on in the 5th, but McKenna Charbonneau fires a strike to Mai Falcone to nab the runner at second. Still 2-0 Mitty after 5. Amador Valley gets a run on an error in the 6th. Then Charbonneau shoots it to left for a base hit. Madison Notari scores and the game is tied at 2. The Monarchs looking to retake the lead in the 7th, but Kaylee Davis gets one of her 8 punch-outs on the game here. Amador Valley trying to walk it off in the bottom half, but Kylie Mace gets the strikeout and keeps the Dons off the scoreboard. So we go to extra innings. To the 8th now, and Mia Rodriguez crushes one dive to center field. That falls in and one hops the fence for a stand-up double. Then a couple batters later, McKenna Velichko goes the other way. That's a fair ball as Mia Rodriguez comes in. The Monarchs get another run to make it 4-2. Then it's Miller with a shot to center. Goodbye, home run! A 3-run jack for the future Wildcat as Mitty beats Amador Valley in 8 innings. Lindsey Miller with 2 bombs and 5 ribbies for the Mitty Monarchs.
Chick-fil-A brings us stories of athletes who amaze us.
Michaela Leslie is growing up in a big family. She has 3 adopted siblings, another biological sister, and grew up around many foster children. Michaela never loses sight of who she is while being there for those who matter most. The Cupertino softball field is one place Michaela Leslie feels right at home. Her big smile and life-loving personality creates a close network of friends, family, and just fans.
She's so lovable. Everywhere we go is like, I love Michaela. I'm like, me too.
Michaela grew up in a big family with 3 adopted siblings. Older brother Jonathan, older sister Alexis, and younger sister Serenity.
Even though they're not like technically blood with me, it's still like, you know, there's like a special bond there.
What is your favorite thing to do with Michaela?
Practice softball.
This is Anastasia, Michaela's only biological sister, the youngest of the Leslie clan.
They all call her my twin, and they're like mini Michaela.
She is all been in love with her from the minute she came home. My favorite thing is watching Anastasia watch Michaela play the things that she now is playing.
While I'm like practicing to like hit, she like stands there and like practices to hit too. So it's like cute, and it's also like it's just like a thing that we bond over too.
Anastasia was born with a congenital heart defect. She's had 4 heart surgeries and others to repair her scoliosis. At 10 years old, Anastasia has had a total of 16 surgeries. That's 16 times Michaela has been by Anastasia's side, one life-saving surgery after another.
I can't imagine like how it is for like my parents that are like sitting there waiting, like don't know what's gonna happen, and definitely like the more major surgeries are definitely like more scary. I know she can make it through it and she'll be okay.
Truly nothing short of a miracle that she can even play softball and dance and things like that, because she has so much pain from her spine down her legs, but she is determined to get out there and be just like her big sister.
She's definitely a tough kid, and she like inspires me for being how little she is and how much she goes through and just how much she puts up with, and she's still running and doing all the things with softball, keeping up with like the older kids. It's insane.
Michaela's been there for every moment of Anastasia's journey, and that's influenced Michaela's own path forward.
I definitely tried to like, you know, help out as much as I could. I mean, I was also like super young with like all their medical stuff, so I didn't really like understand it, but it definitely like inspired me because like now I want to do like EMT stuff.
All of my kids have this big story behind them of their adoption or overcoming adversity and things like that. And Michaela's story is that she doesn't have a story, and she's my first biological child. She has been the one that has really gone through all of the other kids' journeys with them so closely and has learned to be such an empathetic person.
Life is a balancing act, and Michaela is mastering it, being able to focus on her own path and her own growth, while being a pillar of strength and support for those she loves. I've had the pleasure of getting to know most of the Leslie siblings. They are such a close family, and Michaela is a great young woman, just full of energy and lots of ambition, and she's always there for her younger sisters.
Fantastic stuff, Aubrey. Thank you. Mary West Credit Union brings us the Mary West Merit Award honoring Bay Area teachers.
Here is Zeke Caracito from Aragon talking about his favorite teacher, John Chen.
My favorite teacher is Mr. John Chen of the choir and orchestra department, the music department here at Aragon. And he's my favorite teacher because he's the teacher that really gets me the most, and he's the one I can relate to the most, and he just radiates such comedic and sarcastic energy. I really appreciate him as a person as a whole. He's a great person.
Coming up, Peninsula League play with Menlo Atherton and Sequoia.
And boys volleyball with Encinal and Alameda. 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
At Service Champions, we're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special, a comprehensive AC tune-up, and a free furnace safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
I'm Nancy Lambert, the director of the Schwab Learning Center at CHC. In a world where every second counts, education doesn't have to be a struggle. At the Schwab Learning Center, our learning specialists work one-on-one with high school and college students with ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning differences. We work with you to understand your learning and attention strengths and challenges. We help you develop strategies that optimize the way you learn. Discover the power of personalized learning that empowers students to excel. Your success is our mission.
Party time!
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, taking care of our guests one at a time. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Schwab Learning Center, your success is our mission. By the Riken Center, got goals? And by Sharks Ice, official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda.
The Peninsula Bay League race is red hot, with 4 teams beginning the week with 3-1 league records. Menlo Atherton is the defending league champ. Santa Barbara-bound senior Rowan Kelly leads the Bears with a .423 average and 13 RBI.
Very impressive. The Bears facing Sequoia in a 2-game series. The Ravens' Aaron Harkov sports a 2.3 ERA with 21 strikeouts in 24 innings. Game 1 between MA and Sequoia played in Redwood City on Wednesday.
Kyle Flipson here for a Peninsula Bay Division battle. The Sequoia Ravens hosting the first place Menlo Atherton Bears. The Bears and Rowan Kelly come out swinging for the fences. Literally, that thing is bombed in next week. See you later. Kelly's solo shot jumps MA up early 1-0. Moments later, Jack Malizzi bombs it to right. Looks like it might have the distance, but it falls just shy of the fence, dropping for a double. Still in the first, the Kelly brothers were hot today. Ryder Kelly drives this one to the left for a base hit, knocking in Malizzi in to make it 2-0 Bears. More Bears in the second. It's blasted deep into left center. Seems like it might have a chance to leave the park, but out of nowhere is Ravens' Luke Ulrich making the sweet over-the-shoulder catch. Into the third now. Ryder rips this one down the left field line for a double, bringing Luke Durden home, making it 3-0 with a hungry Ryder on second. Bears keep it rolling. Joaquin Baranchuk rifles it down the third baseline for a single, getting Ryder Kelly across home. It's 4-0 Bears. Into the fourth and 2 MA runs later. Sequoia gets the bats going. Logan Mathias nukes this one into left, and it's G.O.N.E. gone. Ravens get one on the board, making it 6-1. Same inning, Nelson Cross shooting it into center for a base hit, along Marco Bache to score. It's 6-2 Bears. Jumping into the sixth, the Bears looking for more. Grounder to Vincent Ollinger. Gianni barehand flicking it at first. It's out. What a play by the junior. Bottom 7 now. Cross grounds it out to second, but that allows Spencer Haduro home to half the score, 6-3. Despite the Ravens' late game push, that will do it. Menlo Atherton takes down Sequoia, holding on to first place in the division, improving to 4-1 in the league.
NSNL student section travel to Alameda High for this rivalry matchup. The Hornets take the first set 25-19. Jesse Kim sets Austin Lee, who secures the kill. Second set, Griffin Chen sets it for Devin Quaj, who sends a rocket down for the kill, and the Jets take a close set, 25-23. It's 1-1. Chen lays down to save this point. Vincent Wong taps it up, and Chen sends it over, and the defense can't hold on. 21-17 Jets lead. Later in the set, Bill Goody and Kabat to Nick Dam with a light tap to win it, and the Jets lead 2-1. Hornets take a 21-15 lead in the fourth after Kim sets Lee, who delivers a rocket for the kill. Set point for Alameda, but a great touch by Enk. Amgalan Alton makes it tied at 24. What a touch! Hornets take the next point and then the set after Sean Orgibold comes up with a huge play and the defender can't hold on. We are going to set 5. Alameda leads in set 5. Here's Kim setting up Ray Ulibari, who puts it between the blockers. 12-8 Hornets. Match point Aiden Yee to Kim, who places the ball perfectly, and that'll do it. The Hornets come back and take the rivalry game in a thrilling 5 sets. Yee and Lee both coming through huge for the Hornets.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award, leading to $10,000 in scholarships to be handed out by Lexus of Stevens Creek at our end of the season awards banquet.
Scan this QR code or go to the link in our Instagram bio to vote for your favorite volunteer. The top 10 vote getters will advance to the next round.
Gallo Salami helps us spotlight top athletes who are among the top recruits in the nation. This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Tanaya Barrett from Dublin High School. The outstanding center fielder will play next season for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Coming up, Piedmont takes on Alameda.
And softball in the De Anza division with Los Gatos and Milpitas. But first, here's this week's learning tip from the Schwab Learning Center.
Using assistive technology can really help students with ADHD or dyslexia. Using text-to-speech or voice recognition programs can help students with dyslexia or ADHD build effective and efficient learning and study skills. Use text-to-speech software like Bookshare and Speechify or audiobooks to have written text read aloud to you. This can improve comprehension and save time. There are also excellent tools that convert speech to text for writing. Work with a Schwab Learning Center learning specialist like me to learn more about assistive technology tools to optimize performance.
Piedmont is off to a hot start to the season. The 9-2 Highlanders are looking very strong with outfielder Marcos Lagios swinging a very hot bat.
Alameda is 6-4 on the year. Cole Aney is batting .406, leading the team in runs batted in. The Hornets and Highlanders in the West Alameda County Foothill Division play on Tuesday.
We head to the hills in the East Bay where Piedmont plays host to Alameda. We talked about Marcos Lagios. Well, here he is, the Highlanders leadoff man with a deep fly ball to left. Kiss it goodbye, the junior putting his team up early with a solo homer. Top of the second, Caden Ty up for the Hornets. He chops the ball through the left side and into the grass. First hit of the day for Alameda, but starting pitcher John Olson gets the backwards K to end the inning. It's still 1-0 Piedmont. Runner on first for Diego Delventhal, and that blooping ball falls into shallow left, putting runners on first and second. Dimitri Papahadjopoulos chops it right in front of home plate, and he legs out the single for the successful swinging bunt. The Hornets' Max Cohen backdoors the lead runner at third, and we're in a rundown. All the trail runners advance a base, but Lagios runs into the catcher, and the umpire calls obstruction. Lagios scores the Highlanders' second run. That's all Alameda allows, though, as Max Cohen catches him looking. A quality start for Cohen, now looking to his teammates to get the bats going, but Piedmont playing lockdown defense. Peter Krummis picks it up, throws off 1 foot, a great pickup at first from Jordan Vo, and with his defense making plays behind him, Olson goes all 7. His 5th K is the final out of the game. John Olson throws 82 pitches, gives up just 1 hit as Piedmont improves to 10-2. Lagios with a big day at the plate.
Milpitas hosts Los Gatos in a De Anza League matchup. Bottom 1, April Price leads off with a shot to deep center, just short of the fence and over for a ground rule double. Later in the inning, Destiny Solis with a soft grounder to third. Destiny beats the throw, and Price comes in to score. It's 1-0 Trojans after 1. Ava Norquist continues her strong freshman season, striking out 4 in a row to end the 4th. Top of the 5th, runners on first and second for Rhea Sharma, who grounds this one up the middle to right center field. Olivia Sickles and Robin Young come in to score 2-1 Wildcats. Norquist leads off the 6th with a triple, then Grace Tucker drives home the run with a single up the middle. Bottom half of the inning, Solis with a liner to the gap in right center and is into third and scores on a pass ball. Milpitas trails 3-2. Top of the 7th, Los Gatos put some insurance on the board with runners on first and second. Tucker comes through huge with the drive to deep center off the bottom of the fence. Grace is in with the triple and 3 RBI to secure the dub for the first place Wildcats. Norquist goes the distance with 15 strikeouts.
The Harker School helps us honor scholar athletes each week. This week's Harker Scholar athlete is Lauren Selvaraj from the gun softball team. The Emory University softball commit sports a 4.2 GPA.
Brought to you by the Harker School. Lower, middle, and upper school students dazzled audiences last week at their annual dance show, which featured groups from all 3 campuses. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
Albany's Construction brings us the Dirty Work play each week. This is a play showing the same kind of grit and determination exemplified by all of the folks at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work play goes to Sophia Garochi from Livermore Softball. Sophia getting dirty in the outfield, making a diving catch at the warning track in left field in the Cowboys' extra inning win last week. Sophia Garochi from Livermore doing the dirty work, just like our good friends at Albany's Construction.
Let me tell you, there is so much great content on our social media. We are on all platforms, but our Instagram is where we are the most active. 49ers Cal High is our handle. Stacy Flores and Brooklyn Pierce both became followers this week.
A great way to support the show is to subscribe to our YouTube channel and become a member. You'll be able to then watch entire game videos.
Coming up, our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week tournament play with Acalanes and Vintage.
And Bay Valley League softball with Liberty and Freedom as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by US Bank rolls along.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain.
Hi, ladies. Alex from US Bank. Can she help?
How about a comprehensive point of sale system?
They can track inventory, manage schedules,
And customize orders?
That's what US Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can US Bank help us there?
We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes.
That would be a big help. Huge.
Jumbo.
Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what US Bank is for. We'll get there together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
Want to make $186,000 a year, serving a community that wants you. The San Jose Police Department is hiring. Choose from over 50 specialty assignments like K-9 officer, helicopter pilot, or crime scene investigator. If you have the drive to serve, we will teach you the rest. Apply today at joinsjpd.com.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zerrata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zerrata, your faithful injury attorneys.
The Concord Baseball Classic Tournament playing its championship game on Wednesday. Acalanes is one of our top-ranked teams. The Dons still undefeated on the year at 13-0.
The Dons face the Vintage Crushers out of Napa for the tournament title. Our Adrian Soriano, known as the Grit Master, breaks down the matchup in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week.
Welcome to Concord High School for the Concord Classic Tournament final between Vintage and Acalanes. Some key players to watch from both teams. For Acalanes, it's Benji O'Rourke. Benji's hitting .364 with 12 RBIs so far on the season. For Vintage, it's Ian Fernandez. Ian is hitting .447 with 10 RBIs for the Crushers this year. It's Vintage and Acalanes in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. Acalanes on the board first as Ando Butner flies one to center field. James Burgess makes the diving catch for the out, but Keegan Goddard comes in to score. 1-0 Dons. Vintage loads the bases in the bottom half, and James Burgess draws the walk. Miles Henry crosses the plate, and the game is tied at 1-1. The Crushers looking to take the lead in the second, but James Stad gets the grounder, steps on the back for one, then fires to Sully Bailey for the double play. Top three now, and Sully Bailey finds the gap in right center field for a double. David Gonzalez and Keegan Goddard both score, and it's 3-1 Acalanes. Then James Stad rubs one to center for a base hit. Sully Bailey comes in to score, and it's 4-1 Dons. Vintage trying to answer back in the bottom half, but Mason Zirkle gets the liner for one, then throws it to Sully Bailey for another double play to the fourth now, and the throw to third gets away. That allows Keegan Goddard to come in and score, and it's 5-1 Acalanes Dons. Then Sully Bailey crushes it deep to center field. That's over everybody's head as Sully slides into third for a triple. Sully would later score on an Ando Butner single, and it's 6-1 Acalanes Dons. James Stad keeps the line moving with a line drive to center, and when the ball gets past everybody, Ando Butner will come all the way around to score. He is safe at the plate as Acalanes wins the Concord Classic over Vintage to go to 14-0 on the season. Here's Sully Bailey talking about the team's historic start to the year.
The importance of this one was deep. We were talking about it yesterday at practice. 14-0 would make this the best start to an Acalanes baseball team season. So we knew we had to come out here and get the win. That's what we did, and now we're 14-0.
In Concord with the Crumble Cookies Game of the Week, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Taylor Flipson checking in for the Bay Valley League opener. The Freedom Falcons hosting the Liberty Lions Monday afternoon. Lions come roaring. Kate Skinner throwing heat from the circle all day with one of her 8 Ks of the day. Lions get the bats going in the second. Jewel Cooper flies it out to right, falling for a double, and is fired up about it on second. That sets up Madison Tuttle for the bunt. And play at home is coming in, but it's too late. Kelsey Skaggs is there and safe. Give Liberty the 1-0 lead. Freedom answers. Lauren Denny ropes this one to center for a double. That will bring Yasmin Sanchez across home to knot it up at 1-1 at the end of the third. Next Liberty at bat. Runner on first. Caitlin Macias cranks this one high and deep to left, and it's gone. The sophomore's 2-run homer puts Liberty up 3-1 in the fourth, but Freedom rallies. Sac State commit Madison Evers-Lyle drops this one to left for a base hit, knocking in Allie Bridges to cut the deficit to just 1 run to close out the fifth. Bottom of the sixth now, and here comes Rumi Camacho Q and nuking it to left. Gio, and he gone. Just like that, we are knotted back up again at 3. Top of the seventh, Isabella Rice grounds this one with some heat. The throw to first gets away, so that will allow Skaggs to come home and to score to take the lead back 4-3. Freedom with the run on first, bomb 7. This one popped up in the right for a hope and a prayer, but Lions Taylor Jennings gets under for the final out. That will do it. Liberty Sharks first in the Bay Valley League, taking down Freedom, improving to 1-0 in the league.
The Valley Christian softball team right now vying for a WCAL championship.
Yeah, and those Lady Warriors had the chance to talk to Aubrey this week at the Rikus Center.
We are here at the Rikus Center in Menlo Park where goals are achieved. And here are the Valley Christian Warriors. Mackenzie Daly, we are going to talk to you first. Mackenzie, you guys play in one of the toughest leagues in the Bay Area. Talk about what it's like to go out day after day and play against those top opponents.
It's definitely challenging. I think we play in a pretty difficult league, but it keeps us on our toes, and I think it's prepping some of us that are playing in college. So, yeah.
Next up, we're going to talk to Chadi. Chadi, you had a coaching staff that's been here for 15 years, Coach Rigo. What has it been like to play under him and now be under new coaching staff with Coach Miley?
You know, it was a big change from going from playing 3 years with a coaching staff to now going into a new one through senior year. You know, it was really for the good. We have now 3 female coaches who all have played D1 softball and know how it goes and seen it from a women's perspective. So I feel like that really has gave us a good foundation and honestly brought our team closer together.
All right, we're going to Lana next. Lana, this team seems super close. How do you make sure that day after day you guys are staying together as a team?
We make sure to have team bonding every month, team dinners. We also had bowling 2 weeks ago, which was really fun. For traditions, we like to do prayers after practice and before practice every day. So yeah.
Making sure you guys are all on the same page, you guys have the same goals, and you guys make sure that success comes on and off the field, right? All right, girls, I'm going to let you go. These are the Valley Christian Warriors. Girls, take us out.
Where's that me? Where's that 3? 1, 2, 3, Warriors!
Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner each week, honoring Spirit teams from all around the Bay Area.
Here is the cheer team from Mercy High.
Jump around. Hold it. Let's go, Padres!
Coming up, Bay Valley League play with Pittsburgh and Freedom.
But first, here is our U.S. Bank Top 10 Baseball Poll. The Bay Valley League is always a very competitive and exciting race. League play starting this week for Pittsburgh, the Pirates, with a 10-3 record on the year. The speedy Tyreek Thompson is batting .378.
Freedom is 2-0 in league play, 8-5 on the year. Nico Fiesenmeyer will look to have a big game in the series opener played at Freedom on Tuesday.
Marco Cartagena and Ken Evanson chatting it up with the umpires before the game. Pittsburgh on the board first in the first as the throw to first gets away. Cole Leshak comes in to score, and it's 1-0 Pirates after 1. Freedom looking to answer back, but Diego De Luna gets one of his 6 strikeouts on the game here. Still 1-0 Pittsburgh after 3. Bottom 4 now, and Caleb Emmons lines one up the middle for a base hit, but the Pirates get out of it as Cole Leshak steps in the back for 1. Then fires it to Ty Thompson, who tags the lead runner. That's a double play. Still 1-0 Pirates after 4. Pitt adds on in the 5th. Cole Leshak smokes it up the middle for a base hit. Nicholas Fuentes is in. Right behind him is Devin Simonton, who slides in safely at the plate. Leshak is safe at second. 3-0 Pittsburgh Pirates after 5. top 7 now in Santino Val. Smokes it to third. Everybody's safe as Devin Simonton scores one more time. Then it's Diego De Luna with a grounder to third. Freedom gets the out at first, but Luis Serrano comes home. 6-0 Pirates. 2 down in the bottom half now when De Luna induces the pop-up. Simonton makes the catch as the Pittsburgh Pirates go to 11-3 on the season, 1-0 in the Bay Valley League.
Venardi Zarada is your faithful injury attorneys, bringing us the hometown hero every week.
This week we honor the Arnerich family, which has been a staple in Alameda youth sports for over 6 decades. Ken Arnerich has been the head coach for the Alameda baseball team since 2004. Son Kenny coaches alongside his dad. Anthony Lil Arnerich did great work for youth sports since the 1950s before his death in 2018. The Arnerich family is this week's Venardi Zarada hometown heroes.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so they bring us the Be Happy play each week. This is a play in a game that made everyone happy.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Alameda volleyball team. The Hornets taking their rival to 5 sets before coming home with the victory, and the Hornets were very happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion play of the week. It might be this play, but you'll have to wait to find out.
But first, here is this week's training tip from our good friends at the Rikus Center.
I'm Andrew Havili, and today's training tip is a resisted or assisted run. Shireen's gonna load up, sprint to the cone. She'll have resistance pulling her, but now she'll turn around, she'll sprint towards the cone, and now she'll have overspeed training. So 2 different kind of methodologies here. Pushing out, having resistance behind her, creating force, right? And then here's assisted, forcing her to run faster than she could possibly go.
We announced the Service by Medallion play of the week to end every show.
We'll show you some top contenders and then announce this week's Service by Medallion play of the week.
Play of the week.
We start off with Sequoia's Luke Ulrich with this nice over-the-shoulder catch. How about Rowan Shea from Las Lomas firing a strike to Noah Lathrop to get the runner? Here's Encinel's Kylie Wong with a spectacular diving catch in the infield. But Alameda's Ava Pardo makes a spectacular play in the outfield. Look at Ava diving to make a nice catch just short of the fence. But the play of the week goes to Clayton Valley's Lucas Deed with a strike to the plate to get the runner. One more time, Lucas Deed. You just won the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that is 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank for this week. Thanks for watching. I am Aubrey Tolliver.
And I'm Jake Vanderbrook. Be sure to join us next week where we feature the St. Francis lacrosse star overcoming brain surgery. We'll see you next week.
I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check back every Sunday night.
And watch us every Sunday night at 6 and 10 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.